So here we are. We back to these bitches right here. We back to Basketball Wives. And honestly, y'all, I'm just gonna say this. The opening really wasn't that bad, okay? It was much better than last season's opening, but whatever. I'm not about to talk about Jackie Malaysia and them damn goats. I ain't finna talk about that. So we gonna start off with what the fuck I want to talk about. And we don't talk about everything. We only talk about what's fucking relevant, okay? So, as we already know, Tammy is on to some bigger and better things at this point. She's in a better place than she was last season, okay? Her Bunny Chronicles have really taken off. And she's out here doing stand-up comedy. And she's on Wild 'N Out as seen on the motherfucking episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tammy is really doing the damn thing. And it's quite funny because she came on as the underdog who really didn't have shit. She had the fucked up wigs, the food stamps coming straight out the projects. She came up and she really had a glow up after all these years. And I don't have to like a bitch to get them their credit. Bitch, you got it. Because you came in this bitch and everybody looked down on you and was reading you for your fashions and your hair choices. And now you're doing your thing. It's like you got a lot more going on than anybody else on the show. So I applaud you for that, Tammy. I honestly do. You know I don't fuck with you, but I'm not a hater. I can give a bitch some props whenever they deserve them. And bitch, you deserve them. Because I'm telling you, you came a long way from them crackerjack jailhouse tattoos and them granny panty dresses you was wearing on that first season you was on till now. Your wig choices are still on the fucked up side, but as far as your success, I can give you that. So after her appearance on Wild 'N Out, she talks to Jennifer on FaceTime, and she was asking when she was coming back to LA, and she was like, well, I'm in New York right now, I'm doing Wild 'N Out, and tell everybody I say hey, but well, let me take that back. Tell everybody that I fuck with, hey. And girl, you know who I fuck with and who I don't fuck with. So apparently, Tammy got a problem with Evelyn. When I tell y'all I'm over Tammy and Evelyn and all of this bullshit ass going back and forth, like, are y'all gonna be friends or you're not? It's plain and simple. Y'all either gonna be friends or you ain't. And I'm just over it, but whatever. So Jennifer and Evelyn, I will say that I don't like neither one of these bitches. I didn't like them when they were on Miami. But I will say that it is kind of nostalgic to see them together again after all this time, because we already know that in season 4 of Miami, they fell the fuck out. Evelyn thought she was motherfucking on the wild thornberries, jumping across tables, trying to get to her ass and all types of shit, following her around and Tahiti airing out all of her motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? So they was in a terrible place during that time, but it's been like 5 or 6 years now, and they are in a better place. So they talk about Jennifer trying to get a restraining order against Tim. And if you don't know who Tim is, you know that lady from the Sweetie Pies restaurant. That's that Tim. And I always thought Tim was cute, but a lot of people don't think Tim cute, but I do. But apparently he's been stalking her. He can't let her go, and he just crazy in love over her ass, and she just want to get over him. And last time we seen Jennifer, she had just got a motherfucking divorce, and now she got to fight off some nigga that she truly don't want, that's following her ass around everywhere. Jennifer, girl, I tell you the truth. So they talk about Carl. And Jennifer was like, well, I never thought that I didn't see this whole car thing coming. Like, I just didn't understand it coming. And, Evelyn was like, I honestly didn't see it coming either, because, I was trying to have babies with this man and all of that stuff. But I found out that he was doing him and doing other things and other bitches, and I just had to let him go. I can't deal with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just funny to see them back together again. I thought that they would never recover from the things that they went through. But like I said, I don't like neither one of them bitches, but their friendship was the most genuine one on the show, so I will give them that much. So kudos to Jennifer and Evelyn for getting past everything. So we get into my favorite girls, Jackie and Malaysia. They sitting up and they talking, and basically Jackie still pressed over Evelyn in the whole Takari situation. And y'all already know all last season I was Team Jackie, because I do feel like Evelyn was doing way too much. I feel like she was only talking to Takari just because of the fact that she was having a beef with Jackie. And I do understand Takari is grown. She can talk to whomever she wants to. But Jackie knowing that she got a beef with, Evelyn knowing that she got a beef with Jackie, she should have known not to talk to that woman's daughter, honestly. Because if I know I got a beef with a motherfucker, I'm not talking to that kid. Bottom line, I'm just not. I'm just not. When I know they don't fucking like me, I'm not talking to that kid. And it just came across as if Evelyn was only doing it just to fan the flames a little bit. That's how it felt to me. That's why I was always on Jackie's side. Now, like I said, do I believe what Takari said about Jackie? Of course I believe it, because she said it on a, VH1 was messy as hell, but they posted an old clip of Takari and Shawnee when they was in therapy with Jackie, and they revealed everything, and it's on the VH1 YouTube. They posted it during the season last year, and they posted when Shani went and talked to Laura Govan about Jackie. So the other girl already confirmed that the shit is true, so Takari ain't got no fucking reason to lie. So I do agree with everything Takari said, but I do think it's nobody's fucking business. Now, Malaysia want to know, would Jackie would ever sit down and talk to Evelyn? Do you think that there's a future? And Jackie don't see it right about now. So, now Jennifer goes to court to face Tim and try to get this restraining order, and her good friend Evelyn Lasagna is there with her. And we trying to figure out. She be like, "Oh, my bodyguards are with me. Are we safe right about now? Because I just need to know. I don't want to face him. I don't want to see him. I just want to get this shit over with." So after they leave the courtroom, basically she was granted with her restraining order, and she's like, "Now I'm free of Tim. I just want to be able to breathe, have some fun, and just think about what I really want in a man." And I'm looking at her like, "Girl, you just had a divorce from that motherfucking grape head ass Eric Williams, and you just got a restraining order against Tim, and you already thinking about another man? Girl, you should not be thinking about no man. Think about you and your inner peace, and think about what you about to do moving forward. A man should be the last thing on your mind, because clearly that's the last thing that you do right in the whole department. You don't really think about yourself. You always thinking about a man. Let it go, bitch, okay?" So, Malaysia, we meet her cousins Thomas and Byron Scott. Now, I don't know nothing about them, but apparently they are in the basketball field, you know what I mean? And we meet their wives, Kristen and Cece. Now, Kristen is very gorgeous and chocolate, and I like her. And Cece, she's bright skin. I don't know if she's black or not. She look like she's on the Mexican side a little bit. I don't know, but that's just me. But the conversation was pretty much gross. Like, they all talking about sex and shit. And, Malaysia was talking about how she was in Atlanta and how she ain't really been doing shit. And, they all talk about how, Byron was married to his wife for 29 years and they broke up, and Cece got with him. But apparently Cece was a mistress. That's what the headline said on the damn TV. You know what I'm saying? But, I like, from what I see, I think I'm going to like Kristen. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So Tammy and Reggie, they have date night, and because Tammy is out here traveling and doing her thing and getting her Bonnet Chronicles together, she really does find the time to spend some time with Reggie, because she values that time that she spends with him. So, I do like their dynamic. I don't understand their relationship for nothing in the world, but I do like their dynamic. Tammy and Reggie seem to really love each other. He doesn't seem to be with her for a come up at all. He seems to really want to be with her. He country as fuck, and I like what they do. And he said he wants to spend the rest of his life with Tammy. She said, even though I'm old, but although I'm old, I am at a point in life where I want to fuck all the time. So, Reggie was laughing at that. But, I do like Tammy and Reggie together. They give me a chuckle. Although I don't fuck with Tammy, but it is what it is. So, Jennifer and Evelyn, they're at this little workout thing, and they waiting on Shawnee to come, and Shawnee said, "I've been in 2 hours of traffic coming to this shit that I don't really want to come to, but I'm here." And Jennifer was like, "Well, where's Tammy?" And then Shawnee was like, "Well, I haven't verbally talked to Tammy in a while." And Jennifer was like, "Well, I did talk to her on FaceTime. She said that she would be here, but I thought you would know where she is." And apparently, like I said earlier, looking at Evelyn, her and Tammy got a beef, and she don't understand why the fuck her and Tammy got a beef. But here's my motherfucker. I'm just gonna say that at the end of the video. I'm not even gonna go there. But pretty much Evelyn is over the whole Tammy thing. She was like, one minute we're cool, the next minute we're not. I don't know where we stand. I never know where we stand. We're gonna get 2 Tammys. We're gonna get one Tammy, or we're gonna get the other one. And I'm tired of trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's kind of like I don't mind not being friends with Tammy, honestly. And that's when Evelyn started mimicking Tammy in the way she walked with her heels, and you know, Shawnee is a fake ass bitch over there laughing. And to me, it's like when you got two friends that's beefing with each other, you should not let them trash talk the other one in your presence. I mean, that's just what it is. And Shawnee just prides herself on being such a ride or die friend for both Tammy and Evelyn, and she let them both talk trash about each other. Tammy been, but like I said, Shawnee been a fake ass bitch, and I never have liked that bitch. Period. Like she's always been fake, and I've always pulled that card. I pulled her card and that piglet ass nose that she got card. I've been pulling her fake ass card. I don't like that bitch, and I ain't fucking with the bitch, and I don't give a fuck about her being the boss of the show. You know, a lot of people always use that whole well, Shawnee is the boss, so she can stay on the show. Shawnee always talking about substance, and the bitch ain't got none. She's boring, and she don't bring a goddamn thing. So fuck Shawnee. So, they're having a whole Mardi Gras party. You know, Kristen throwing this party with Cece, and you know, Malaysia invited all the girls, and all the girls come. And you know, apparently, Shawnee knows Kristen, although she doesn't have a relationship with Malaysia, but she loves Kristen, so she already knows Shawnee. But at this party, the tension between Jackie and Evelyn is pretty much thick. You know, they're not speaking to each other, they're not acknowledging each other. Chantel wants to go over there and talk to Evelyn, but Jackie don't want her to. But she says she just wants to clear the air. Shawnee goes over there, she talks to Evelyn like an adult, and they handle it. Now, as far as I know, you know, Chantel went up there by herself. So how the fuck is Evelyn saying that how the fuck is Jackie trying to say that Evelyn is trying to once again insert herself in her family business? First of all, she's not inserting herself this time. Your daughter went up there to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? She went up there to talk to her to bury the hatchet. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, y'all really do need to let it go. And the shit that Takari is saying is indeed true about your ass. So Jackie, let it go. I was on your team last season. Don't make me fall off your bandwagon, girl. Because at the end of the day, Evelyn really didn't do nothing wrong this time. Chantel walked up there to talk to her on her own. Then she want to get mad and say, well, you know, I have a problem with her going up there talking to the enemy and blah, 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 blah. So they left. So, Jennifer and Shawnee, they meet up for lunch, and then that's when Miss Boss Bitch Tammy comes in, you know, talking about her coins and everything like that. So they catch up with Tammy. She was like, well, y'all know I've been doing all of this other stuff, you know, and I've been doing this and doing that. I've been all over the place, but I'm back, so I'm here with y'all. You know, I had to come and make some time for my girls. And so, you know, Jennifer told Tammy how Evelyn has been such a great friend to her during this whole time when, the situation between her and Tim and the whole restraining order thing. And Tammy was like, well, that's a great thing because you were the one that told me that you and Evelyn would never be friends again. Shade. So this is where it comes down to me. You know, that's when Shawnee brings up the whole joke thing, how Evelyn been making several jokes about Tammy, which I feel like she shouldn't even be saying nothing about. So Tammy asked her what the joke was. And Shawnee said, well, Tammy, you know I can't do this. But she said, just give me one joke. She tells her the joke. Apparently, Tammy don't like it. So Tammy gets up from the table. She was like, I got to walk away because when you're being French Montana's publicity stunt, you need the coins. So I'm going to show you how to make some coins. Tammy, obviously you're pissed because Jennifer and Evelyn are now friends again. And you know when Evelyn and Jennifer weren't talking for all those years, you were Jennifer's friend. And this is just me keeping it all the way real with y'all, okay? This just goes beyond the fact that I don't like Tammy. It goes beyond the fact that I don't like Jennifer. And it goes beyond the fact that I don't like Evelyn nor Shawnee. This is just real talk, y'all. Just real talk. Tammy, you were never these girls' friend. You would never be these girls' friend, okay? Point in the fuck blank, okay? When it comes down to Shawnee and Evelyn, you are a +1. You know what I mean? When Evelyn ain't around, you know, you, Shawnee, ride or die. But when Evelyn comes back, you the +1. When Jennifer and Evelyn are now back together, then you got the original trio, which was Jennifer, Evelyn, and Shawnee. You are a +1, bitch. You don't belong, and you've always wanted to belong with these girls from the very beginning. You know, Susie wanted to be cool with you, but you was like, I'd rather hang out with Jennifer, Shawnee, and Evelyn. That's what you said on your first season. You wanted to be friends with these girls. And these girls was reading you for filth from the very beginning. You know, Evelyn was talking about your fashions. Shawnee was supposed to be your friend from back in the day, and she was laughing at her talking about your fashions. You know what I mean? Jennifer said she never seen a food stamp, and that pissed you off. Like, you was always looked down upon from the very beginning, and the same bitches that looked down upon you from the very jump, you wanted to be friends with them. You wanted to be a part of the clique so damn bad. And now that Jennifer and Evelyn are back together again, and they got their history intact, and they've been working on their friendship, you're upset about it because you taking jabs at Jennifer, talking about how, you know what I'm saying, you said that you would never be friends again. Sometimes when it comes down to it, sometimes friends can fall out and not talk for years, but they can always come back to each other. And Jennifer and Evelyn have a friendship that goes beyond 14 to 15 years, bitch. So just calm the fuck down, because I don't see how you can have friends. You know what I mean? Because all you ever do is hate on the next bitch. All you ever do is sit up there and create drama and all of that. So, bitch, just deal with the fact that you're going to forever be the outcast, the outsider when it comes down to the likes of Jennifer, Evelyn, and Shawnee. You are a +1 bitch, and that's what you're going to forever be. With that being said, this is my review on the season premiere of Basketball Wives. Be sure to rate, comment, like, subscribe, and share my motherfucking video, and comment. All my social media is at the bottom, and I will talk to you guys soon. Good night. It's almost 2 in the morning. Let me go to sleep. Bye, y'all.